everyone. Today is Thursday, June 16th. My apologies for having to cancel in-person class today. It's just with Peter being so sick, I just didn't want to take a chance if Mail and I were to get it, and I didn't want to bring it to any of you. So still making a video though, and hopefully I will be back to in-person classes next Tuesday. So today's class is going to be yoga poses that you can do post-flight. So you know when you're sitting in those tight seats and they're very upright and it's just so stiff and crunched, your body like goes like this. So all of these poses today are going to be about combating all the post-flight bad posturing that we do. You will need a mat, you will need some blocks, and a chair or a wall for balance. So go ahead and grab a seat. I'm going to start off sitting up and begin to let the outside world go. Bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And my quote today is, it's kind of cute and funny, but it's also very true. It says, "It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos do, and we still love them." It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos do, and we still love them. I think it's just a reminder that we don't always have to have all our, for lack of a better word, crap together, all our stuff lined up, ready to go, be prepared. It's okay to be messy. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay not to be as organized. We all have those days. We all have those times, and it's okay. Nobody's perfect. So embrace the imperfections of the day-to-day or the rare occasion that something might not go quite as you had planned. It's still okay. People are still going to love you, and it's just fine. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then gently blink your eyes to open. Go ahead and stretch your legs out long in front of you. Shake them out like you just got out, or stretching your legs off the plane. And then sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. And then exhale, go ahead and fold forward, releasing that low back. Inhale, walk those hands back on up. Pull that left knee into your chest. Take the right hand or right arm, hug that knee, and left hand comes behind, twist. Now we're bringing out that spine. Slowly untwist back to center. Stretch that left leg out. Pull the right knee into your chest. Left hand or left elbow, hug that knee. Right hand comes behind. Twist off to the right. Then slowly untwist back to center. Shake out those legs. Come back to a comfortable seat. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. And again, inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Then blink those eyes to open. Go ahead and swing your legs around. Come into tabletop. We're going to move through our cats and cows, getting more mobility to that spine. So exhale, round your spine. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, drop the belly low. Lift the chin up. Again, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly low, chin up. Come back to a neutral position, shake it out, and then take those knees wide, toes together, push back to a child's pose. Arms reach nice and long. Releasing that low back again, opening up the inner thighs, getting some hip release. And then on your next inhale, you're gonna rise up out of your tabletop, just kind of come up onto your hands, knees are still wide, and then exhale, push it back. Inhale, come forward again. Exhale, push your back. And then one more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push it on back. The next time you come on up, you'll bring your knees more back to tabletop. You're gonna tuck your toes under and lift those knees and hips up and back and come into your downward facing dog. Once you get into your dog, walk it on out because it feels good to stretch the whole back side of your body. And then come back to stillness. Look forward at your hands and step all the way forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Again, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow. One more time, flat back. And then reach those arms back behind you. You can just reach them up like this. You can grab opposite elbows, one hand grab opposite wrist, clasp the hands, whatever feels good, just to get a shoulder rinse. And then fold back down, releasing the tension in the shoulders, the low back. Take a couple breaths here. Then next exhale, release those hands down. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly rise back on up, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise on up. Reach up, and at the top, pause here, just reach, grow nice and tall at the top. Tall mountain pose, you're trying to grow longer, taller. And then have your right hand grab your left wrist, go ahead and lean to the right, getting a side body stretch. Inhale, back to center, left hand grabs right wrist, go ahead and lean to the left. Exhale, back up, look up again, reach, reach, reach. Then exhale, swing those arms and fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg up to your degree, three-legged dog. You can lift it up high and bend that knee and open that hip. Straighten that leg out and then step that right leg all the way through. Drop that back knee down and then raise your hands to your blocks or to your knee and lean deep into that front knee, opening up that left hip flexor. Arms can come up as well, wherever you want to go. Then exhale those hands on down. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee up, step back in a downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up and back. Bend the knee if you'd like to. Open that hip. Then inhale, straighten that leg. Step that left leg all the way through. Drop the back knee down. Lean deep into that front knee. Hands can come to blocks, to the knee, or all the way up. We're opening that right hip flexor now. Oh, I'm so allergy-y today. Exhale those hands on down. Go ahead and step forward this time, ending in a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold back down. Inhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Go ahead and take your feet about as wide as your mat. You can grab your blocks if you'd like to. We're going to take Malasana, so go ahead and bend your knees to your degree. It can be right here with hands on blocks. It can be a little lower. You can have your hands in prayer, or you can come all the way down into full Malasana. Just getting some range of motion of those ankles, knees, and hips. Take a few breaths here. Sorry, my nose is so itchy today. Then plant those hands, straighten the knees, let the head fall and be heavy. Walk your hands over to that left foot, getting a little bit of a side body stretch. Reach those fingertips nice and long. Next, inhale, walk back through center. Exhale, walk off to the right foot. Reach those arms nice and long again. And then inhale back to center. Bring those feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg up again. Option to bend that knee and open the hip. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, step that right foot through. Hang out here in your low lunge. And then you're going to keep that left hand planted and you're going to add a dragonfly, twisting that spine again. If you want to create greater shoulder opening, tuck that right arm behind your back. If the right arm is tucked, bring that right arm back on up. Exhale that right hand down. Step that back foot up about a third of the distance. Grab your blocks, put them on the high setting. We're setting up for pyramid. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Then exhale, fold over that front leg, getting a huge back of the calf and hamstring into the low butt stretch. Let the head and neck fall and be heavy. Hands can stay on blocks, they can go down to the earth, or they can reach back behind you, grab opposite elbows, whatever you feel like doing. Next, inhale, release the hands back down. Go ahead and step back to your downward facing dog again. Inhale that left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten that left leg. Inhale, step it on forward. Pause here in your low lunge. Keep that right hand planted. Twist and add the dragonfly. The arm can stay up, or if you want a little bit greater shoulder opening, tuck that left hand behind your back for a bind. If the left arm is tucked, bring it back on up. Exhale that hand down. Step that back foot forward about a third of the distance, setting up for pyramid on the left. Blocks are by you on the high setting. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. And then exhale, fold over that front leg. Hands can stay on blocks or the floor. You can take the arm bind again, but grab the opposite way. Take a couple breaths here. Release the arms if they're tucked behind your back to the blocks. Lift up halfway to a flat back. And then step that back foot forward and fold. Bring your feet about hips distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and just sway. Even doing this right after you get off a flight, taking a ragdoll, feels wonderful for your back, your legs, and low back. Plant your hands, bring your feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. So we're gonna do our balance pose, but it's gonna get to our quads. We're gonna do dancer prep or dancer. And this may be where you want your chair. I'm just gonna set my blocks aside here. So I'm gonna turn and face my chair straight on. I'm going to kick my left heel towards my bum. I can grab the left heel or left foot with my left hand. If you can't do it, this is maybe where you want to add a strap and wrap the strap around the foot and grab hold. So you can stand here just like this. So now we're getting that quad stretch up the front of that left thigh. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to go into dancer pose or start to go into dancer pose, you can start to lean forward, taking your hand to the inside of that left foot and start to arch the back. Hop a little bit away. And then if you want to work the balance, you can release that right arm and take full dancer. But again, you can always just stay here like this. So you get the back bend, you get the quad stretch. Take a couple breaths. Then exhale, release that left foot, walk it on out. Same thing, second side. You're gonna kick your right heel to your bum. Go ahead and grab that foot or use your strap to grab the foot. You can stay here just like this if this is enough. If you wanna take more of a dancer's pose, take the hand to the inside of that right foot. And then you can start to hinge forward. Hand can stay on the chair, or you can hover it, or you can release it. Wherever you want to go. Then slowly lower the hand, release the leg, walk it out. Take a dog quickly at your chair just to find some release of tension from balancing. And then walk yourself back up to your chair. Set the chair aside. And then come have a seat on your mat. And have your knees go wide. Bottoms of feet together. Let's sit here in Baddha Konasana. You can rock a little bit just to ease into it. And then I want you to come to stillness in the center. Sit nice and tall. And then just lean forward a little bit. Keeping that spine nice and long. Opening up those inner thighs. Creating some space. Sit on back a little bit, take your feet out a little bit further. And then one more time, go ahead and lean forward. You can fold on down, release the head and the neck. And then slowly roll up. Bring the knees together, stretch the legs out long, shake them on out. Come sit in a comfortable seated position. Bring your right ear to right shoulder. Right hand places on your head. Left hand low, left diagonal. Gotta get to that neck. Because Lord knows the seats in the airplane push your head forward and it's just so uncomfortable. Turn your nose a little bit towards that right underarm. Turn your nose a little bit more towards that right underarm. And then release the hands. Head and neck come back up to vertical. Shake your head no a few times. Do some shoulder rolls. Release the tension. Roll the other way too. And then bring your left ear to left shoulder. Left hand places on the head. Right arm low, right diagonal. from your nose a little bit towards that right underarm. And then turn the nose a little bit more. Bring your hands back to your lap. Head and neck come back up to vertical. Slowly shake your head no a few times. Do a few circles with your shoulders. Release that tension. Go the other way too. And then take the arms out to a T. Wrap the right arm on top and hug yourself, just broadening across the backs of the shoulders. Release the arms, cross the left arm on top and hug it back. Hug the shoulders. And then release the arms again, lower them on down. Come lay down on your mat. We're gonna get to our hips now. So have your knees bent. And take your right ankle, cross it over left knee. You can stay right here if this is enough for you, or you can pull that left thigh towards your chest and hold that thigh, hold the shin, whatever you want to grab a hold of. And just pause here and take a few breaths. Opening up that right hip, creating some space. Release that left foot down if it's lifted. Uncross the right ankle. Rock those legs slowly side to side. And then you're going to take the left ankle, cross it over right knee. Again, you can stay right here if this is enough, or you can pull that right thigh towards your chest. Hold on to the thigh or the shin. And close your eyes and just breathe. Slowly release the right leg down. Uncross that left ankle. Rock those legs gently side to side. And then pull both knees into your chest. Rock a little bit, give that low back a little rub. And then take arms out to a T, palms facing up, legs reach up to the sky just for a couple breaths. Just encourage further relaxation. After your flight, whether it's short or long, smooth or not, just to have a little bit more relaxation. Bend your knees one at a time into your chest. Lower them down to the earth one at a time. Lower your arms down by your sides. Stretch those legs long and settle in for Shavasana. You can stay here in Shavasana a little bit longer. Please do so. If you need to get moving, start to deepen your breath. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Bend the knees up one at a time. Slowly roll off to one side. Pause there. And then slowly bring yourselves back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thanks everyone for practicing with me here today. I greatly, greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, it's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos do, and we still love them. So you can fall apart and people will still love you. They'll still support you. They'll still be there for you. It's okay. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Stay cool, drink up lots of hydration this next day. It's gonna be really hot again. And sending you all love and hugs. Bye guys.